Hi guys, this is Alice. Welcome to my channel. Today I am 19 weeks pregnant with my very first baby, and this is also my first vlog. So I want to start my channel by sharing with you how I conceived and also review some of the products that me and my husband used during our trying to conceive journey. I know this journey is hard, guys. I've been there. I got pregnant after 4 cycles of trying, and there were times that I doubted myself and I felt like a loser. So I desperately spent all my time on the fertility blogs and forums, searched for tips, and tried them all on me and my husband. Some worked out, some didn't. So I want to make this video to compile all of the tips that worked on us, also with what we've learned after the journey, for you. I hope that this will be helpful to you as they were to us. I just want you to believe that it will come when it's time. So don't lose hope, don't stress out, be patient, and keep watching. I divide this journey into 2 stages, before and during the time that I was actually trying to conceive. For the sake of time, this video will just cover the first stage, and all of the products that I mentioned here I will leave a link in the description box below so you guys can go check them out. So the first stage is to make sure that me and my husband are mentally, physically, and financially ready for our baby. The first thing we did was to make sure that we are on the same page. So me and Daniel, my husband, sat down and talked about plans for our future. We agreed that we both want at least 2 kids, and the best time to really start trying is in December, because we got married in September 2016, and 3 months will give us enough time to get prepared and save up some money. We personally just like having plans for big deals, especially this one, because it's always better when we still have choices, right? So after getting the talking done, we went to a fertility center in Vietnam to get checkups, and I think you can do that easily almost anywhere in the world. There, I had my transvaginal ultrasound where they checked my ovaries, fallopian tubes, and uterus to see if everything shapes normally and is healthy and clean. This is very useful to rule out the risk of infertility or ectopic pregnancy later on. My husband had his semen analysis where they'll give you the results of a bunch of numbers and terms, but I think there are only 3 important indexes that you should look for, which are count, morphology, and motility. You can easily look them up online to see what they are and what the normal range is, but the doctor will be the one who gives you the final judgment of the male sexual health. So as soon as the doctor gave me a yes, go ahead, I started taking prenatal. They say it's best to take prenatal vitamins at least 3 months before conception, so once your little pea is in there, all nourishments will be ready. In my case, I ended up taking prenatal for 6 months in advance to conception. And I've been on different brands. I was on 2 different brands before this one that I'm using. This is 1 a day prenatal. I got it from Sam's Club with 3 months supply for $28. And I can say that with these guys, as long as they provide you the sufficient amount of minerals and vitamins for pregnancy, they are all good to go. What you should look for in a prenatal is folic acid for 800 microgram, iron for 27 milligrams, and DHA from fish oil for 300 milligrams per day for pregnancy. Or you can just ask your doctor for a prescription or a trusted brand, which is much easier. Along with taking prenatal, I also started looking at apps that records and predicts my ovulation and periods. I initially used them to avoid getting pregnant before December like we planned. Then I used them to get pregnant. I was on different apps from the App Store, but I didn't like most of them because they just track my cycles very generally. Until I found this one called Fertility Friend Mobile. I love how it personalized and monitored my cycle very closely. it is more than an app because there's a big community of women who are also trying to conceive like us. And so we can read their blogs and post questions on the forums to be much more educated. This is how it looks on my iPhone. What you do is enter the days that you have your period, select all the applicable categories like cervical fluid, sex, specifics like symptoms that you have in that day, and also enter your BBT. So BBT is basal body temperature that you measure yourself first thing in the morning when you wake up and before you get out of bed. It is very crucial to tell if you did ovulate or might tell if implantation happened. So as you enter data, the app will find the signs of your ovulation and your most fertile days. Once you have ovulated, it can assess your data for any signs of pregnancy. It will then suggest the best day to minimize your weight and help avoid ambiguity and disappointment by testing too early. Another thing I love about this app is it charts fertility for us. The chart becomes a dashboard of our current fertility status. So on screen is my own fertility chart on the month that I conceived. The up and down lines are my BBT that I entered daily, my basal body temperature, and the red lines, the vertical one, shows when I ovulated. The green line shows after my pregnancy is confirmed. So if you want more explanation about this chart and its feature, I can do another video about it. Just let me know by leaving a comment. I am sure there is no other app that can give you this much features. This is a highly recommended and a must-have for TTC women. Another product that I love for the trying to conceive journey is this product called Female Fertility Booster. So one of the days that I was sad and disappointed when my period showed up, I was on Amazon looking for things that improve egg quality and balance hormones, and I found this one. It is advertised as using a blend of vitamins and organic and herbal ingredients to increase libido, increase egg quality, and promote sexual health. Although it had only 30 reviews when I bought it, I just thought I'd give it a go. So before taking this one, my cycles vary from 26 to 35 days. It comes every month, but it's just not regular. But after 1 month using this, I can immediately tell my cycle stayed at 31 days. And the next period will just showed up on the morning of 32nd day, just like clockwork. Okay. Another thing that I noticed is less breakouts on my face, and I felt much more stress-free and more relaxed, though I don't know if it increased my libido. The one thing I disliked about this product is it makes my urine water yellow. It's not like I was dehydrated, but like a weird kind of yellow. My husband also tried the male version of this one called Male Fertility Booster, which claimed to promote sperm count, motility, and enhances sexual health. But he didn't like it for the same reason, making his urine yellow. So he switched back to this one he was using, Proceed Plus. He got it from Amazon with 15-day supply for $54, which is so expensive, but he swears it is working on him, and so he just keeps sticking to it. So, gentlemen, you can give it a try. I have a small reminder for women who've been taking birth control pills. Just keep in mind that it will mess up your hormones significantly. So be prepared for months or years for your period to get back on track after you stop the pills. But it's also different for everyone, because I've also seen women who got pregnant right the month they off the pills. So let's just see how it happens and be patient with your body. My last tip is more like a warning. Stay away from antibiotics for 3 months before conception, or tell your doctor that you are trying to conceive, so they will give you something friendly and safe for pregnancy. I am speaking this from my friend's experience. This happened way back in 2013 when they were trying for their very first baby. Now they have 2 healthy boys, but that was in 2013. So 1 month before conception happened, her husband got a flu and he took some antibiotics. He didn't know that months later, in an anatomy scan, they found out a fatal chromosomal abnormality in their baby that the girl can't survive after birth. So they had to go induced labor at week 20 and buried their little girl. This is such a tragedy and we don't want this to happen to anyone, so please stay away from antibiotics and take flu shot as soon as possible. Alright, that's my first 7 tips for the first stage of trying to conceive. If you have been trying for a while and you have other tips to add on to share with people, please feel free to leave them in the comment down below. Also, if you would like me to talk more about the fertility chart and its feature, please let me know too. And did you like this video? Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I see you in my next video with the second stage. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!